Hi Scorpio, welcome to August 2014. Now in August, your traditional ruler, ancient ruler, Mars is in Scorpio. And you may be surprising to others when you ardently express your love for them. No worries, just be yourself. Jupiter in Leo is expanding your career and reputation in the world. Over the next year, you will have the opportunity to grow and achieve great success in the world if you desire. This is the brass ring. You want to make the most of this energy. Jupiter will not be back in this area of your chart again for another 12 years. If you wanted a career year, this is the one. Your work is getting a cosmic blessing. Take it and run with it and don't look back. Your star is rising, Scorpio. So this is very exciting. Now, Mars is squaring Jupiter on August 1st, and then he trines Neptune on August 7th. So the first one is really giving you a lot of energy, a lot of drive, making you really ambitious, and that's super exciting. Then in the harmonious energy flow with Neptune in the area of your chart that has to do with true love and romance, this is making you very romantic, and also it's a very spiritual energy, so it's really beautiful as you enter August. It's a wonderful time for you. Now, the Sun will conjunct Mercury on August 8th and trine Uranus on that very same day. So there could be some sort of promotion coming in here for you in August in regards to your work. And it could be sudden, it could be surprising, unexpected, but it's very beneficial. Leo is 10 signs from you, so it rules the area of your life that has to do with your reputation in the world, your career, your profession in the world, your legacy in the world, your ability to achieve success in the world. And for those Scorpios who are retired or stay-at-home mom or dads, this is how you express your unique individuality in the world, your unique accomplishments in the world. And so this is a wonderful time for you to promote yourself. And for those of you that are interested in expanding your business or your career, this is the year to do it. And this is going to continue because even when Jupiter goes into Virgo, it's going to expand your money. And having Jupiter in the 10th expands your money too, because it brings you more clients, it brings you more customers, it brings you more supporters to whatever you're doing in the world. So it's a fantastic energy for the Scorpios. And having Mars in your sign is very beneficial too. Extremely beneficial. Gives you a lot of energy, a lot of drive, a lot of passion. Then you have the Aquarius full moon on the 10th. Now for you, this is in the foundation of your chart. Aquarius is 4 signs from you. So this is about strengthening your inner power, your inner being, nurturing yourself, nurturing your relationships, nurturing family, growing your personal power, growing your soul power. And what's beautiful is Uranus is in harmonious energy flow with the Aquarius full moon. So this could be a very beneficial time for you in regards to your home life, in regards to your professional life. There's a beautiful balance taking place here between what you do in the world, what you're doing at home. Now, Saturn is challenging both lights. Saturn is challenging the sun and the moon at the time of the full moon. So on the one hand, you've got Uranus over there in harmonious energy flow with the sun and the moon, expanding you, expanding your career, expanding your work. On the other side is Saturn. Now, I don't see Saturn as a major problem. I see it more as a reality check because this energy is very uplifting. Started at the Leo new moon at the end of July, and it continues here through August. Jupiter expands whatever it touches, and Jupiter is expanding everything in Leo, and for you, that's your reputation in the world and your destiny in the world. And Uranus is also expanding it as well. So Saturn is over there constricting it, but it's more of a reality check. Like Saturn's going, okay, so you're going to have a lot more business and a lot more, professional focus. What about your personal life? How are you going to balance all of this? How are you going to balance what you need personally with what you need professionally. How are you going to balance your home life with your professional life if you're doing all this work in the world? So it is this balancing act that Saturn is requiring of you, asking for you to look at, you know, how are you going to make this happen? How are you going to expand your business in the world? How are you going to handle this new promotion at work? How are you going to handle such a big focus on your career now? And so balance is the key, right? So we don't want to go too far in one area, right? We don't want to go so far in our profession that we neglect our health or our personal needs. And we don't want to be so focused on relationships and home life that we are not expanding in the world. So balance is the key. So find that middle ground of, you know, yes, I'll focus so many hours on my professional life, and then I'll pull back and focus on my personal needs and what I need to feel strong within myself. Mercury enters Virgo on the 15th. Also, Venus enters Leo on the 12th. Your career is on fire in August. And then Venus will couple with Jupiter on August 18th. This is some sort of promotion. Whether you own the business or you work for a company, there is something incredibly good coming in here for you, Scorpio. When you take the two most benevolent, optimistic, hopeful, expansive planets and you couple them, Venus and Jupiter, magic happens. And she won't be back again for another year. And so this is a new start for you, a new beginning for you in your reputation in the world, in your destiny in the world, in your career in the world. It looks so good. For those of you that want a career year, this is it. And Venus and Jupiter are kicking it off. And so, you know, mark your calendar, you know, first 3 weeks in August, you know, really good things are coming in for you in regards to your career, in regards to your reputation in the world, your destiny in the world. This is like so exciting. This is so positive and good. You're definitely getting noticed by those in authority, those in higher up position. It's incredibly exciting. It's really good. Your career is on fire. So for those of you that want to make more money and expand your businesses in the world, 2014 through 2015 and even 2016, because then the planets move into Virgo, like Jupiter will move into Virgo, and that's the money you make from the business you own. So it's like over the next couple of years, you are having an opportunity to expand what you do in the world in a major way. You are a force to be reckoned with. And it's exciting. It's so exciting. I love giving you good news. And so then the sun will enter Virgo on the 23rd. And Mercury entered Virgo on the 15th. And then you have the Virgo new moon on the 25th. Now, Virgo is 11 signs from you. Virgo sextiles you. And that pours positive energy into you. So this is a money house. So Jupiter is expanding you, and then Virgo is putting the money in your account. So it's fantastic. So Virgo rules the area of your life that has to do with the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the organization you work for. And it is expanding you. It is bringing you new hopes and wishes, new optimism, new sudden opportunities. It's so rocking awesome. I love it. Now, the Virgo new moon will be on the 25th. And whenever planets move into Virgo, they have to pass over Neptune. So the moon will first pass over, and Mercury passed over as it entered in the 15th. And so it was probably about the 18th that Mercury was opposing Neptune. Neptune is in the area of your life that has to do with true love and romance. But Neptune can also be illusion. And so you always want to, you know, take your time if someone's promising you something or, you know, money or love, you know, because Neptune can bring the scammers and the liars and the, you know, the fake people. And so when Mercury passes over, they can lie. When the moon passes over, they can emotionally deceive you. When the sun passes over, there can be deception. And so it's never what people say, it's always what they do, right? It's never the talk, it's always the walk. And so you want to be doing the reality check here as the first degrees of Virgo pass over the illusion of Neptune. But it's a very spiritual energy. And, you know, for you, it's in a very positive part of your chart. The 5th and the 11th are the fun houses. It's the creative self-expression. Pisces rules that area of your life that has to do with creative self-expression. Virgo rules the area of your life that has to do with sudden opportunity, sudden luck, sudden windfall, prosperity, the money you make from the business you own. And so it's very beneficial for you, Scorpio. And they both trine you, right? Neptune in Pisces is pouring positive energy into you. The Sun in Virgo is pouring positive energy into you. So it's not so challenging for you. And because you're Scorpio, you always take a wait and see anyway. You always like to go to the heart of any issue. It's very hard to fool a Scorpio. So I'm not so concerned with you being deceived and fooled. But it is a good, you know, strategy to take your time with things, especially if people are promising you big things during the Virgo new moon. And then the Sun opposes Neptune on the 29th. So, you know, that last week from the 23rd on of August, you know, just take your time and do what Saturn wants you to do, which is a reality check. Now, Mars is going to exactly conjunct Saturn in Scorpio on the 25th. Now, that is definitely sobering. So whatever Neptune's doing over there, or what others are, you know, little rascals are doing, you know, sometimes people like to behave as rascals and give us the business. And but with Saturn and Mars, committed action, there's not anything that's going to get past you, Scorpio. I would be very surprised. And so this is committed action. You are feeling really ambitious in August. And I would say, you know, for the rest of this year, you are on fire. This is a strong time for Scorpio. You're in your power. You know, Pluto's working for you. Neptune is really working for you because Neptune's in Pisces. It pours positive energy into the Scorpios. And it's a real spiritual energy too. Virgo works for you. Leo works for you. You are on fire in August. So for those that are looking for love, it's on in August, especially as everything moves into Virgo. Money looks fantastic. There's nothing blocking your money. And with this Jupiter in Leo expanding you in the world, expanding your profession in the world and your destiny in the world, that is going to expand your money. And then when it shifts into Virgo, it expands your money. And with the Sun in Virgo and, you know, August 23rd, the Sun goes into Virgo, Mercury goes into Virgo on the 18th, excuse me, on the 15th. Mercury goes into Virgo. Venus conjuncts Jupiter on the 18th, which is fantastic, right in your career sector. Oh my goodness, you're being so blessed by the universe. It is really paying off, and I know you've worked so hard, and many of you have been through hell with Saturn and Scorpio. Having Saturn in your own sign is grueling at times, but I'll tell you, when Saturn moves on, you're going to miss her. You will. It'll be like this friend leaves, and it's like you've graduated now, and it's like, okay, I've graduated, now what do I do? Come back, Saturn! So, you know, Saturn is grooming you and training you, and, you know, now you're going to see the reward, because with Jupiter in Leo expanding you for the whole year, you're definitely being promoted. Wherever you are, Scorpio, in your career, if you want to move up, Jupiter's going to do it with you. And Venus is in Leo now. Oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous up there in your 10th house of career and destiny in the world, your reputation in the world. It is looking so glorious. And it won't be back for another 12 years. So it is just on for you this whole year. So go for it. Be ambitious. Go after what you want. Don't settle. Fight for it. And you will find that you are just moving up. Like the Capricorn, you're climbing your mountain. And it's very exciting. It's so incredible. And be creative. You know, Leo is a very creative sign. And Leo rules creativity and creative self-expression. So be creative in your career. Take risks. Put yourself out there. You know, try new things. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. But we have to try. Try is the alchemical word. So this is really exciting. And then as the energy moves into Virgo, oh my goodness, your money is increasing. So money is on the increase for Scorpio. It's so exciting. I love giving you good news. And Neptune in Pisces is spiritually expanding you. So You are just so strong in August, Scorpio. I'm just thrilled for you. Money is good for you. Relationship is good for you. So those of you looking for love, by the time things start to move into Virgo, and then in September, you're on for love. Career, you are on. Spirituality, you are growing. Health looks good. Health looks strong. You're just really excited about your future. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast and Google Plusing them. Scorpio, you're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your personal transits, it's very easy. You go to my astrology service page. You purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. Or if you're interested in coaching, you go to my coaching page, you purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, you get scheduled, you're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Scorpio, keep looking up. I think it's time for some Beatles, don't you? Jupiter in Leo, ma belle, sont les mots qui vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble. I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all I want to say. Until I find the way, I will say the only words I know that you'll understand. Jupiter in Leo, I love you. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. All are one.